Unfiltered by Jade.
Jade.
Welcome to the Unfiltered by Jade, where we educate, empower, and entertain. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, download, donate, and make everybody know about this.
Beats by RB Records.
Shopping assistance, your style, your budget. Our services include online and local shopping for individuals and businesses, personal shopping, purchasing of company and office supplies, importing and exporting small packages across Jamaica and worldwide, and helping you find unique gifts and items for all events and occasions. Contact us at 876-919-5195 or shoppingassistance2015@gmail.com. Shopping Assistance, your style, your budget.
Hi, so my name is Helogeen Hepburn. I live in Kingston, Jamaica, where I completed my master's in counseling psychology. I have opened up my own counseling services, life empowerment counseling services. Counseling is my passion and the purpose in which God had created me for. I have been practicing in the field for over 5 years. I do presentations. I have been counseling many clients of varying ages and diverse issues. Yes, I am a Christian who loves the Lord and enjoys working with children, adolescents, and just people in general. I counsel adults as well because at the end of the day, I am determined to help persons find their passion and to help them to work through any adversities that they may face. Now, my motto is the joy of the Lord is my strength, and I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Let's talk a little bit about life empowerment counseling services. What do we offer? So we offer a variety of services, and of course, we do online counseling and face-to-face counseling. You can find us on website www.lifeempowerment, and my number where you can reach me is 876-491. What kind of counseling do we offer? Individual counseling, couples counseling, family counseling, group counseling, behavior modification, seminars, we do presentations, we do workshops, and the list goes on. All right. Let me give you an idea. In regards to individual counseling, we will look at situations like, persons who are suffering from anxiety or depression. We also see quite a bit of clients who have suicide tendencies or ideations. And so we counsel quite a bit of suicidal clients. And these are clients in which we pay special attention with these individuals and take our time with them to work through the varying issues, because our aim is to give them hope, give them hope in which they can now find a purpose in life and want to go on living. There are also career counseling in which we do to give guidance. We help to build person's self-esteem and literally just to empower individuals to become better version of themselves. We do couples counseling, whether they're married or unmarried, because we know that we have common law relationships. And so we will do couples counseling for married persons and unmarried persons and persons who are planning to get married. We do premarital counseling as well. We do family counseling, group counseling, presentation, behavior modification, seminar, workshops, as I said before. Now, there are some topics that we recognize in 2024 that has become quite prevalent, and I think as counselors, we should spend a little bit more time on these particular topics, zoom in on them, and maybe do presentations to varying institutions on these topics, such as anxiety, depression, and overthinking is a big thing. A lot of our persons in the population nowadays tend to do a whole lot of overthinking. There is also the situation where we have teenagers as well as young adults struggling with their identity, their sexual identity. And so we would put it that there's an identity crisis among quite a bit of our teens and young adults. Now, this situation calls for us to kind of zoom in to help guide individuals as to how to move forward. Life Empowerment Counseling Services is Christian based. However, we will not impose our religion on individuals once they are willing to implement biblical principles, then we will do that with them. However, if they're not, we will just stick to strictly therapy, yes, and give them skills, coping skills, strategies, and techniques in which to work through whatever situation they may be facing. All right. Now, why is counseling so important? I think counseling is quite important as it helps individuals to understand their emotions and their behaviors. It also helps with persons discovering areas of their lives in which changes may be necessary. Once you do counseling opens your way of thinking, and so it helps individuals to do introspection and recognize things that might be a little off, in which they may need to work on. It also improves persons' moods, and most importantly, counseling helps to treat mental health illnesses. That's a big one. It's a really big one because persons who might be suffering from schizophrenia, bipolar, anxiety, depression, even if they go on medication, counseling is still required to help them work through the varying issues that may have caused stress factors and bring on the actual mental illness, right? And so counseling is of vital importance when it comes on to treating mental health illnesses. Counseling helps to promote positive self-esteem and build resilience. What I find is that quite a bit of our young people are not as resilient as we would want them to be. And so, in working with them, it is important for us to help them to build resilience, help them to go through life challenges and have skills, coping skills that they can use in order to manage as things changes around them, because life does bring about changes and things will happen, and so they will need the tools in order to be able to manage throughout this time. So resilience is of great importance for our young people. Those are some of the things that we can try and explore as counselors and spend a little more time on in order to ensure that our young people, and not just young people, but persons in general, are able to manage. So even though a lot of persons may have stigma against counseling, it helps because we are able to be a neutral person that can shine light on some of the situation that they may be faced with, or even point out strategies and things that they can use that they wouldn't have think about on their own. Yeah. So it is important that we try to embrace counseling. Now, Life Empowerment Counseling Services for 2025, we will be looking at spending a little more time trying to build marriages, trying to build relationships, right? And so we're thinking about a couples workshop in which we will be having in February 2025. It will be a 4 week workshop. And in this workshop, we will be looking at a whole lot of stuff. Now, this will be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Saturday. So it will only be on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the name of the workshop is Relationship Enrichment Workshop. Now, as the workshop gets closer, we will ensure to send out additional information, cost, and any other information that you may need to know how to register, that sort of thing, will come out as the date gets closer. All right. Now, What are some of the things that we'll be talking about in this workshop? We'll be looking at conflict resolution or conflict management, communication in relationship, how to have effective communication in our relationships, how to manage our finances, how to make the bedroom exciting, how to nurture our sexual relationship. And again, this is not just about us standing and talking to these couples. We will be having a workshop, which means we will be having activities, things that persons will do or need to do in order to accomplish these goals, and have persons literally hands on in regards to fixing issues within their relationship or making sure that they do things to enrich their relationship. It will be exciting, it will be fulfilling. You'll be getting homework where you're going to go home and work with your spouse. That will be exciting as well. Okay, so it is something that is coming February. I say prepare for it, I say save for it, I say don't miss it. All right, because yes, you may wonder, why do I need to spend money in order to do this? But is your marriage worth it? Is your relationship worth it? Think about those things. And can your relationship do with improvement? Can your relationship be a little spicier than it is now? Those are the questions you ask yourself, and then make the decision whether or not you should show up. And I think you should show, because to miss it is to diss it. Yeah, but the truth is, it will be amazing, it will be phenomenal, and it will be something that will definitely cause your relationship to grow. All right, so bear in mind our relationship enrichment workshop, February 2025. Today is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And of course, this is going to be 4 weeks. So all the Saturdays in February. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for engaging me, and just to let you know again, we are Life Empowerment Counseling Services. Our website is www.yourlifeempowerment.com. No, that is yourlifeempowerment.com. yourlifeempowerment.com. And my number is 876-491-9869. So you can reach me at that number if ever you need a session or you need to, refer somebody to us. Thank you so much for having us on Filter. Blessings. Bam, 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 bam,